Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heights High School for tonight's matchup between the visiting Kapaun Crusaders and your Wichita Heights Falcons. About a minute and 30 here to tip off. I'm Mr. Kelly. With me, I got Aurelius and Jack helping us out tonight. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. And we've got, looks like the national anthem is going to be sung by the Heights Madrigals. We'll be doing that here in just a short bit. And then we will also be turning it over to our public dress announcer for all the starting lineups. So we'll be with you guys in just a few minutes. we go. Let's get this thing rolling. So starting lineups for the Falcons: Kayana Stanley, Maya Mayberry, Kennedy Jackson, Zariana Walker, and Layla Christman. Starting off for the Crusaders: Tilly Jones, Sophia Jamino, Lizzie Romer, Emma Bezdek, and Kate Tilma. Earlier in the season, this is the second time that these two teams have met. They met over at Kapaun. I think it was the first game of the season. And I've got that score. I was just looking at it just a moment ago. I had it right here. Hold on a second. I got it. There it is. So back on December 7th is actually the second game of the season. Heights goes into Kapaun and gets the victory 66-36. So pretty good defeat there for the Heights Falcons over the Kapaun. And we're ready for a rematch here tonight. And looks like the tip's going to go to the Kapaun side. Heights loves to play man-to-man defense. That's Sophia Jiminio. She's getting down there on the drive. Stolen by Stanley. Here comes Stanley the other way. She's going to stop and pop for just off the glass for two. Stanley with the first buckets for the Falcons. Heights will love to put on the full court press most of the evening. Keeps that pressure on. Steal right there. Looking going to be a jump ball right there. That was Lizzie Romer. And then Kennedy Jackson from Heights come over there and snagged it off of her. And going to be a jump ball possession error going towards the Falcons. And Kapaun's trying to put a little press on. Broke it easily there, getting the ball out to Stanley. Zari Walker. Hard to see on the blue jerseys. From the back, it's really easy, but on the front, it's really hard to tell those. So I'll try to get those Kapaun numbers as best I can to you. Looks like another tie up there between Kennedy Jackson and Lizzie Romer from Kapaun. And Romer's going to be taking it out right underneath the baseline, almost a little bit definitely below me, but to the right. I am far side. Right here in front of me is the S on the Falcons on the baseline. Knocked out there by Stanley. That was Kate Tilma that lost it a little bit. Throwing in the ball right here, Jamino. Popping for three, a little bit too much there. There's the rebound, put back good for Jamino. Man, I can't see who took that three shot, so sorry about that. Not, like I said, numbers are really hard to see from the front. Here's Maya Mayberry. She kicks it back out to Jackson. Jackson's going to take it inside, and she gets it stripped away. Three-point basket there, attempt for Emma Bezdek. Mayberry for two. Off the front rim and in for Mayberry. So Maya Mayberry for three, first three-pointer of the night. Usually you see Stanley with some threes. There's Stanley with the steal, or correction, Mayberry with the steal, getting it over to Stanley. Stanley for two more. So Maya Mayberry with the nice steal and gets it quickly to Stanley. Here's back at the top with Jamino. Jamino looking to see what she can do on the top. Kate Tilma. Back to Jamino. Jamino on the drive. Off the glass and rolls in for Jamino. Wow, what a play right there as she gets two more. Mayberry trying to break through, and then she's going to be fouled. Giving the foul to Lizzie Romer, her first foul. Looks like we got a substitution coming in here. Number 15, Jordan Bell for the Falcons, Jordan Bell. And again, I can't see those numbers for Kapaun. On the back, they're fine, nice and big, and it's just the blue on blue is hard to see. There's Crispin with the rebound and putback, no good. First shot was taken there by Zari Walker. Mayberry put on some strong defense. They try to break that. Here's Jamino at the top, starting it over. Heights reloads on defensive side. Jamino shouting out some instructions to her teammates. And she takes it all the way off the glass. No good. Chrisman with the rebound. Gets it out to Zari Walker. And here comes Mayberry. 4:20 remaining here in the first. Long three-point shot there for Stanley. No good. She was about 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc. Here's Myron Nichols, gets it inside, and going to be turned over there by Kate Tillma. Kate Tillma gets it up almost, and another turnover. Tried to get it out there to Zari Walker, and Jamino was right there for the Crusaders. Bezdek, 15. Back to Jamino. Looking here to Tillma, going to give it up to Tillma. Jamino with the baseline drive. She puts it up high, no good. Zari with the rebound, and then she loses it out of bounds. Here comes some substitutions for the Falcons. Number 3, Kennedy Jackson back in. Number 20, Heaven Gilbert, and number 10, Brooklyn Williams. Notice the loss of Ziana Walker is not on the court yet. I think some disciplinary reasons. She's sitting out. She is on the bench. Hopefully we'll see her later this evening. Jamino with the drive. She takes it all the way, throws it, no good. Good steal right there by Heaven Gilbert. Here comes Kennedy Jackson up the right side. She got a little crossover stepping in for 2. Nice play with Kennedy Jackson as she goes a little up and over with that bounce as she goes by that defender. A nice shot right there for her first 2 points of the night. Long three-point right there for Jamino, no good. Rebound for the Crusaders. They kick it all the way back outside. And that's Romer, number 12, back up to Jamino at the top. Shot right there on the baseline. No good for Lauren Keiss. Correction, that's 43, Maddie Spires. Not 41, my fault. And going to be knocked out of bounds by Maddie Spires for the Crusaders. Here comes Kennedy Jackson. 2:28 remaining. Oh, just a poor pass right there by Kennedy Jackson, and she just didn't get it there hard enough. And here comes coming all the way back down the other end to make her pay for it is Lizzie Romer. Lizzie Romer for her first 2. 6 points now for the Crusaders. Heights up by 3, 2:08 remaining. Stanley directing some traffic. 3-point range there for Kennedy Jackson, no good. And here comes Jamino. Jamino has been the lead for the Crusaders as she has all 4 points for them. She's the one that's usually been taking the ball and getting it to the right people. There's a nice 3-point shot right there. Good shot for number 12, Lizzie Romer. Lizzie Romer with 5 points now, ties it up with that 3-pointer there with a minute and a half left to go here in the first quarter. Stanley gets a pick there off the top of the key by Brooklyn Williams. Jordan Bell with the rebound, and she puts it off the glass. 5'7" senior Jordan Bell there at the right spot as she gets that rebound, put back for 2. Here's Jamino, set the pick by Romer. Kennedy Stanley up for the steal. She gets it and tries to get it to her teammate, and she does actually. Stanley with almost a steal, and she dishes it off to Brooklyn Williams. Brooklyn Williams can't handle it. It's going to be fouled. Correction, that is Heaven Gilbert. I'm not sure if Heaven committed the foul. Looks like Heaven Gilbert with the foul. Here comes number 2 back in for the correction for the Falcons, Maya Mayberry. Zari Walker back in, Layla Chrisman back in for the Falcons. Jordan Bell taking a seat. Looks like Jamino might have her first time off the court. She's not bringing it up. Kapaun doing an excellent job of passing around and finding the open player. Just could have Tilly Jones, just could not finish that. Here comes Jamino. Correction, that is number 4, Meg Tilma. And Tilly Jones, Lizzie Romer, number 12. Getting trapped down here in the corner is Myra Nichols. And on the floor, it's going to be a tie-up. Possession error going towards the Falcons. 14.7 seconds remaining here. Heights up by 2, looking to have a couple of more here at the end of this first quarter. Here comes Jamino checking back in for the game. Quickly getting it up to Kennedy Jackson. 10 seconds. Stanley will take the 3 for sure. She's a little off. Crispin almost there. Rebound Crusaders, they got to hurry. See if they get a shot off. And they do. They kind of get it off right there before the buzzer. But at the end of the first quarter, Heights 11, Kapaun 9. All right, here we go, second quarter. Kapaun with the ball. There's Jamino getting it over there to Besdick. Heights trying to put a little trap. They've got a trap going. Are they going to call? Then quickly, coach calls a timeout. Head coach Billy Graff over there for the Crusaders. Assistant coach Maria Thomas, Will Ingalls, Jim Vanek, and Cecilia Knapp. Head coach for the Falcons, Ken Palmer. Assistant coaches Rajiv Foster, Marissa Evans. Getting it over there to the corner, and just a steal. Here comes Ziana Walker. Ziana Walker back in, so it looks like she was setting out the first quarter, and she's going to get it up to Stanley. No good. Rebound there, Walker. And as soon as she gets on the court, Ziana Walker for 2. So missed the entire first quarter, but she's back out there for the second. Long three-point range there for, I think that was Lizzie Romer. Here comes Maya Mayberry up the court, number 2. Putting it up, no good. Crispin right there with the rebound. She's going to get the rebound, but she's going to be fouled. See if they call this. Not sure who they call this on. Looks like they're going to call that on number 5. No, are they really number 5? Yep, looks like they're calling that on number 5, Sophia Jamino, the junior. And here's Ziana Walker. Up to Stanley. Over to Jackson. Walker for long range 3. No good. Rebound there for the Crusaders. Kate Tillma, the senior, with the rebound. Down here, Lizzie Romer with the drive. Kick back out to Tillmer. Drive there for the glass. Kate Tillma for 2. And still Heights up by 2. Here comes Stanley to Jackson. Almost is still there by Jamino. Jackson trying to take it up and gets fouled and goes down. Stanley with the rebound. No foul right there. Just lost control of it was Jamino. Here comes Stanley coming back the other way. She's going to stop and pop. A little bit too short, but Crispin right there with the rebound. And Walker also had an opportunity. No good. Going quickly now. Here's Jamino back up the court. Off the glass. No good. Stanley going to slow it down a little bit. A lot of pace going on right now with 6:06 remaining here in the second. Stanley not going to take too much time. She's going to fire the three-point play. No good there. Crispin trying to get the rebound, but was fouled because Kate Tillma had a little bit of position on her underneath. So Layla Crispin with the first foul. Here comes Heaven Gilbert back in and Jordan Bell back in for the Falcons. Here's Tillma with the drive. Three-point opportunity there for the Crusaders. No good. Zari Walker with the rebound. Getting it quickly up to Ziana Walker. Ziana Walker going to take it strong and fouled. And she's going to go to the line for the three-point play. Not sure who they called that foul on. Let's see here. So they're going to give the foul to Lizzie Romer. That's her second foul. Team third foul. And Ziana Walker at the line for her first free throw opportunity. She's usually a pretty good, consistent free throw shooter. That's her first opportunity from the line. She's got 5 points already. All in the second quarter after sitting out the first. And not sure why they blew the whistle. I don't know, official was kind of pointing to him like he needed something or he had to say something to the scores table, but they're going to give it right back to Kapaun. I mean, there's no shot clock in high school basketball, so don't have to worry about that. Here's a drive by Jamino. She takes it all the way in, kicks it back out for a three-point play. Off the glass, no good. And Devariah Brown had a chance to rebound that, but couldn't get it. Here's Heaven Gilbert. Heaven Gilbert tried to get it up to Ziana Walker and just throws it out of bounds. Here's Jamino. Jamino with the drive. Gets it knocked out of her hands. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it right back up. Going to be fouled by Heaven Gilbert. So Jamino going to the line for the first time. She's got 4 points, correction. She had 4 points there in the first, 4 points in the first quarter. Yeah, that was Heaven Gilbert. That was her second foul. Jamino with another chance here. Nice rotation there. Sinks the second one. Here comes for the Crusaders, Meg Tillma, number 4. Here's Zy Walker. Heights up by 3. She's going to take it. Pop. Stop for 2. Zai with a steal. Nope, they all thought they were going to give it out there, out on number 4 there, Meg Tilma. But that's not the case. We've got 2 Tilmas here for the Crusaders, a freshman, Meg Tilma, and Kate Tilma, a senior. So might be related, not sure. Trying to get it to Jamino. She steps out of bounds. Just kind of a poor pass right there. That was Myra Nichols that threw that thing out of bounds to her. Here's Maya Mayberry with the going up the side. There's Ziana Walker setting the screen. Heather Gilbert. Ziana Walker with the jumper, no good. Here comes Lizzie Romer. Correction, that was 21. Myra Nichols. 3-point shot right there, good for Sophia Jamino. And gets within 2 here. 3:46 remaining. That's Jamino's 8th point. Correction, 9. She had 9 points there with that 3-point shot. Long range 3 for the Falcons. And Stanley with the first 3 of her night. Second 3 of the night. Mayberry had an earlier 3 there in the first quarter. But Stanley loves to shoot the 3-point shot. Here's Tilma for 3. No good. Jordan Bell with the rebound. Good hustle by her, so she was going for that loose ball and then got on the floor and then got back up. And here's the shot right there. And then Jordan Bell going to get the rebound. Trying to get her back inside to Gilbert. Maya Mayberry with the drive. She's got 2. So was just a 2-point game just a moment ago. All of a sudden, Heights has really turned it on, looking for more, and Ziana Walker just a little bit too much right there for Maya Mayberry. Here comes a couple substitutions for the Falcons. Kennedy Jackson and Brooklyn Williams checking back in for the Falcons. And Heights looks like they're going to call a full timeout here. Heights up 23-16 with 2:46 remaining here in the second quarter. .246 remaining here in the first half. And Ziana Walker leads the scores for the Falcons. She's got 7. Actually, she's tied with Stanley with 7. So Stanley and Walker both with 7. There's Jamino with the turnover right there. She throws it out of bounds almost to Coach Palmer right there in front of the Heights bench. And here comes Maya Mayberry. She brings it up. She's going to take it all the way to the hole, and she's going to be fouled. Going to shoot 2. I think they're going to call that foul on Tilly Jones. So Tilly Jones with her first team foul. Mayberry with her first opportunity. Mayberry with a little behind the back. There's Stanley, or correction, Walker for 3. Just a little bit too short. Jackson trying to get the rebound. And going to be knocked out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Heights ball. Walker with the drive. As she tries to take it all the way, going to call a charge. just didn't have her feet set. Yes, Walker was going in there pretty hard and strong, but so first foul there on Emma Besdick, her first. Stanley thought about taking that three, decided otherwise. Walker's going to take it, no good. And they're going to call a foul right there on number 10, Brooklyn Williams. Layla Chrisman coming in for Brooklyn Williams. I'll be leaving here in just a few minutes. You'll probably hear some silence the last 30 seconds or so of this quarter as I got to go downstairs and play the music for the dance team. One of my other job responsibilities. Here's Jamino inside. Shot right there for Maddie Spires, no good. Here's Layla Christman. Getting it out quickly to Kennedy Jackson. She's going to stop and pop for three. All rolling all around there for Stanley as she gets another three. 1 minute remaining. Trying to get it down inside there to Tilly Jones, no good. Jamino with the rebound and put back. Here's Stanley pushing it quickly up to Maya Mayberry, and she spins around and just loses the ball out of bounds. .53 seconds remaining. And with the quick drive right there for Stanley for two. Here we are getting ready to start the second half, so do a little recap here of the stats for the game. Looks like Kiana Stanley has 2 3-pointers, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points for Stanley, 5 points for Mayberry, 2 for Jackson, 2 for Bell, and Ziana Walker all in the second quarter, 7 points. And scoring for the Crusaders, 9 points for Jamino, and 5 points for Romer, and 2 points for Tilma. And that's it for the Crusaders. There's Ziana Walker starting the second half off right, as she gets a bucket there. She's got 9 points. Now, I might have missed a few points there at the very end of the quarter, and so sorry about that, because I was downstairs playing the music for the dance team. Sorry about that little fuzziness right there. Had to take off the mask while I forget we have to wear the mask while we're here at school, and then while I'm announcing, I take it off so that you hear me a little bit better and don't hear that scratching noise. There's Chrisman with the rebound. Stanley with the three-pointer from the corner of the court right in front of me, and Chrisman was right there for the rebound, and she's going to be at the line shooting 2. Foul was on Kate Tilma. That's her first. Layla Chrisman, a 5'9" sophomore, and a little off on the free throw there. She misses her first. She hasn't scored yet here in this game. Looking for her first point. And gets the second one to rattle around and down in. Here's Jamino. Jamino taking it all the way to the court. Now I can see those Kapaun numbers a lot better from the backside. She goes up and under down there, and looks like going to be foul on Christman. Yep, they're going to give the foul to Layla Christman, her second. And Sophia Jamino going to the line. She has 9 points there in the first half. She was 2 for 2 from the line in the first half. And finally goes in right there. Kind of hits a little bit all parts of the rim on that one and gets the fall as she gets her 10th point, looking for number 11. Now you see the 31 up there on this shot clock. I forgot to mention this earlier in the game. There's Jamino with the second one. That's where the shot clock's supposed to be. There is no shot clock in high school basketball. The problem is there's an error with our scoreboard. And nice job right there for Stanley to get the ball up to Chrisman. Chrisman just couldn't handle the bounce pass turnover there on the young sophomore. So every time that Heights scores a point, it goes onto that board only. And on the other board, it's not a problem. The one that you can't see, that's not a problem. But on that down there, anytime that Heights scores, the home team scores, it puts the point up there. So kind of a weird thing. You still see how much time is left up on that clock. It says 6:50 remaining or so. So that's good. Here's Stanley getting it up to Walker. Walker's going to pop and in and out. Chrisman trying to get there, no good. And rebound there for Kate Tilma. Here comes Jamino pushing it up quickly. She's going to take it all the way in. Going to be a jump ball. And great job of defense right there. I think that was Kennedy Jackson underneath. She did not get the foul, but just had all ball right there. And her and Jamino kind of had it tied up, and they give the jump ball possession error going towards the Crusaders. Throwing a little bit of action right there with Jamino and Jackson. Heights looks like they're in kind of somewhat of a zone defense. There's Maya Mayberry coming up and trying to get a little bit too much. And Maya Mayberry going to pick up her first foul. And going to be a jump ball tied up right there for Stanley. Good job on her. Jamino did not like that. She kind of, almost a hard little bounce pass to the official. But he doesn't think anything of it. Going back the other way, here comes Maya Mayberry. Walker going to stop and pop for three. Nice little jumper there for Walker. Her first three-pointer of the game. 5 points here in the second half. 12 points total. Here's Jamino with the dash and drive. Blocked there by Walker. Going to be rejected. Here comes Mayberry. Getting out to Stanley in the corner. Stanley for three. Looked good, but no, just a little bit too strong. Here comes Romer going back the other way. Maya Mayberry with some nice defense. She's got people up in front of her. She's just going to take it on her own. Kick it back out to Stanley. Stanley for three. And goes for Stanley. Stanley for three. Stanley with her third three-pointer of the night. Had two three-pointers there in the second quarter, and all of a sudden Heights out to a 37-18 lead. 5:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Kapaun coach calls a timeout. We'll be right back in just a moment. And here we go, 5:25 remaining after that timeout here early in the third quarter by the Crusaders. And Coach Billy Graff wanted to talk to his team, and he tried to get it on the inside, trying to get it quickly out to Stanley. No foul on that? My goodness, what a shove from the back, and they didn't call it as Tilma was strong there on the defense. Here's Stanley trying to get revenge and going out. She runs right into the bench. Nice block right there by Mayberry. And Heights playing some terrific defense here. Here's Mayberry. Gets it quickly up to Jackson. Walker. Back to Jackson. Mayberry. Stanley will take that three. She's feeling it. No good. A little bit too much off the front iron right there. Here comes Maddie Spires, but Stanley with the steal and go. Nice easy lay-in for Stanley. What great defense there by Stanley. She didn't get the three-pointer and just stuck with it and got this quick steal and the easy 2 points. Heights up by 21 points now. Here comes Mayberry. Jackson's going to stop and pop for three. A little bit too much off the back iron. Rebound here for Tilma. Tilma bringing it up. There's Nichols. And going to be a foul. I'm not sure if they're going to give that Stanley. Or they're going to give that to Walker. They're going to give it on Ziona Walker. That's her first foul. Here comes Jordan Bell and Devariah Brown checking in for the Falcons. There's Tilma. She's going to take it at the free throw line, looking for something else. Trying to get it over there in the corner, but they're going to kick it back out to Jamino at the top. Heights kind of playing zone defense, like a 1-2-2. Looking to cut off that block. There's a nice little drive right there by Tilma. And here comes Devariah Brown. Freshman. Finally gets it back to Walker. And Mayberry for three. Nice shot there for three for Mayberry. 3 3-pointers here in the second half for the Falcons as they jump out to a 42-18 lead. Nice drive there by Jamino. A little bit too much off the glass. Here's Walker. Gets it quickly up to Mayberry. Trying to get it over to Walker. She's going to pop it back out. Zari no good. Jordan Bell with the touch. And going to be out of bounds on the Crusaders. Tipping it out right there was Myra Nichols. Substitution here for the Crusaders. Number 13, Sophia Fury. Taken out of bounds here for the Falcons is Maya Mayberry. Another sub for the Crusaders, Meg Tilma. Gets it to Walker. Walker thought about taking the three, but goes back and going to start back over. Here's Walker posting up. She's got a little post jump, no good. Jordan Bell with the rebound off the glass, a little too strong. And here comes the Crusaders. Maddie Spires getting it quickly up to Lizzie Romer. Over to Jamino. Nice little pass right there from Jamino to Romer, and Romer just can't connect. Had a good look at it. Oh, I thought they might have traveled over there in the corner by Tilma, but no good. And it looks like Kapaun coach is going to call a 30-second timeout. Thought they might have called a travel as she went down with the ball, but they're going to say she lost it before she went down and then got control of it and coach called the quick timeout. So with 2:22 remaining here in the third, Heights out to a big lead here in the second half as Kapaun has only scored 2 points in this half, and both of those have been on free throws. So we'll be back in just a moment. So Kapaun gets the ball underneath. That's Jamino underneath there looking for, who was that? That was Tilma, I think. They're going to give a foul there on Jordan Bell. Her first, team fourth foul. Got it back to Jamino. Heights playing some defense. A nice steal by Stanley. She just didn't even know she was coming. And going to be a foul. And Stanley with the finish as Meg Tilma with the foul from behind. Maya Mayberry for two, looking for the three-point play. She usually likes to take the three from the outside, but she's going to get a chance with the free throw and a three-point play. Here comes a couple substitutions for the Falcons. Brooklyn Williams, number 10. I think Kennedy Jackson's back in, and Layla Christman. Can't have 6 on the court, Coach. Here you go, Coach Palmer. They had 6 Falcons on the court, so Kennedy Jackson goes off, Deveria Brown, Brooklyn Williams, Stanley at the line for one shot. Oh, in and out. Chrisman with the rebound there, and then Walker. And then we're going to stay with it right here. Great defense there by Ziana Walker as she was hustling over there. And she's going to take a quick seat. And Kennedy Jackson back in. Heights backs off on the pressure a little bit. Here comes Jamino. Lauren Keiss with the block. And there's a three-point play there by Lizzie Romer, no good. Jamino underneath with the rebound, just has no place to go with it. Trying to dribble all around. Heights just smothering defense with Stanley. There's Romer with the drive. Nice job right there for Lizzie Romer on the drive. First basket of the second half besides those 2 free throws. And they're not going to call a foul on that either as Lizzie Romer, but it's going to be out of bounds. Refs are really letting them play, not calling a lot. We only have 2 fouls for Kapaun, 4 fouls for the Falcons in this half. Not a lot of fouls overall. There's Chrisman with a nice little turnaround, just a little bit too short on that. Thought it might have been a travel right there on Keiss, or correction, that's 42. That's Phoebe Laufer. First time I've called her tonight, number 42 right there with the ball. 3-point shot right there for Romer, no good. Here's Kennedy Jackson getting it quickly up to Stanley. She's going to take it in for 2. Both 2 Kapaun girls collide with Jamino and Romer, and Stanley for 2 more. Heights up by 24. Romer underneath, no good. Chrisman right there with the rebound. She gets it out to Deveria Brown. Finally, they call a foul there on Jamino. She's trying to shove Brown out of bounds right in front of the bench, or in front of the scores table. Substitution here for the Crusaders. Here comes Emma Besdick. And that foul for Jamino was her 2nd foul. 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Brown for 3, long shot, no good. Chrisman going up and under, no good. Brooklyn Williams over the back right there, just a little bit out of position as she jumps over and lands on Jamino. So Brooklyn Williams picking up her 2nd foul. Team foul number 5 in this half. 15 seconds remaining here. Three-pointer from the corner, good. For number 15, Emma Besdick. Emma Besdick with her first basket of the game. Starting the 4th quarter, Heights 46, Kapaun 23. There we go as they reset the clock here. Heights 46, Kapaun 23. And here's Jamino and Tilma. Driving it in right there, number 42, that's Sophia Laufer. Here's Maya Mayberry. She's going to take it all the way off the front of the rim, and Maya Mayberry for 2 more. She's got 12. Maya Mayberry with 5 points in the first half. Had 5 in that second quarter, and then 2 more right there. Long three-pointer there for Kate Tillman. No good. Pushing it up quickly to Mayberry. She's going to get it to Christman. No good. It was Kennedy Jackson with the steal that quickly did a good job of pushing that up to Mayberry, and then she tried to kick it back to Christman, who just couldn't finish it. And no foul or no travel right there on Tilma. And they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call it on. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. So possession error towards the Falcons. Okay, so check that. Not a jump ball. Going to be foul on Kate Tilma, her second foul. So now Kapaun putting on a little bit of pressure. They got to turn up, do something, see what they can do here in the last few minutes of the game. And you just got to be careful that you don't turn it over quickly for Heights. Kennedy Jackson tried to do the no-look pass and got it rejected, and then Kapaun turns it over. Here comes Jordan Bell back in the game. 6:55 remaining here early in the fourth quarter. Jordan Bell posting up. Ziona Walker, she's going to jump. A little bit too much. No good. Here comes Jamino coming the other way. And going to be stolen there by Ziona Walker. Ziona Walker's going to take it all the way off the glass for 2 with the left hand. Nice job there by Ziona Walker. She had a player out there on the right side, but really the angle of the defender was just at the right spot where Ziona Walker had to take that with her left hand and showed what skills she has with both hands. And finishes it with the left. There's just a silly turnover there for the Crusader. Here comes Mayberry racing the other way. She's going to try to take it and just throws it back and saves it just in time. Kennedy Jackson for 3. Nice shot right there for Kennedy Jackson, as that's the kicker right there. 30-point rule, running clock as we go into the fourth quarter. So even though we might get down by 30 or go back to 28, the clock won't stop unless there's a timeout and a hard foul right there by Jamino. Nice job of sportsmanship there by Sophia Jamino as she goes over there. She does commit the hard foul, but does go over there and help the other player out of Zy Walker. That's good sportsmanship there for Sophia Jamino, the junior from Kapaun. Nice rotation there for Walker. She's at the line shooting 2. She makes the first one. She's 2 for 2 on the line. Had a free throw there in the second quarter as she had a 3-point play earlier in the game. Looking to make it 3 for 3 from the line. And the clock will continue to run as we are within that 30-point range. There's 2 for 2 for Walker. So 3 for 3 from the line. 16 points now for Walker, for Ziona Walker. Oh, and Ziona Walker does not like that foul as she picks up a foul right there. Kind of grabbed the ball and just kind of looked amazed right there, which I agree. But Ziona Walker picking up her second foul, only her second foul. She thought she had a good steal. Here's a quick outlet to Stanley for 2. 21 points now for Stanley as she picks pockets again, but it's going to be called a foul. That's only her first foul. So she's had several steals. I don't keep track of steals, but they are in the 1-and-1. That was the 7th team foul, so they're in the 1-and-1 opportunity for the Crusaders. Maddie Spires at the line. I was just getting ready to say that Kapaun has been perfect from the line, 4 for 4. Now, all of them have been from Sophia Jamino. Jamino with the 4 for 4, but that was the first miss there for Spires on the 1-and-1. There's another steal for Stanley. And she's just too hard right there. And she thought maybe she might have got the foul. And no foul given. And now they call the foul on Jackson. That's going to be Kennedy's first foul. And it's going to start sending the Kapaun to the line. Number 13, Sophia Fury. First time she's had any opportunity for some points. And she misses that one, no good. Going to be tipped out there by Heaven Gilbert. Here comes some subs for the Falcons. Jordan Bell, Zari Walker, Layla Chrisman, and Brooklyn Williams all checking in for the Falcons. Still there for Zari Walker, and now her big sister Ziana Walker gets it, but it's going to be fouled. Looks like they're going to call that foul on Carson Sloan. Take that back. Carson Sloan picking up the foul. Here comes Maddie Boatwright, number 24, checking in. Oh, Ziana Walker just lost it. Finally gets it. There's Jordan Walker to Jordan Bell to Brooklyn Williams. Brooklyn Williams with her first two of the night. 1:15 remaining. The fourth quarter is going by fast when you're on the running clock. Heights was up by 30 at one point. And going to be a travel there by Brooklyn Williams. Man, they're still up by 30. I apologize there. That's Layla Chrisman checking in. I don't remember a Heights Kapaun score being this bad. Most of the time, Kapaun has always been a really good team and played the Falcons really strong. Now, they're not giving up. They're fighting until the bitter end. Taking it to the hole right there was Carson Sloan, and going to be Brooklyn Williams picking up her third foul. You can hear the Heights band with their little chant. I'll let you listen to that for a second. And that's going to be it for the game. Heights with the final. Heights 59, Kapaun 23. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll stop this live stream and come back with the guys' game in just a moment.